3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Devon Petersen and you're watching The Main Ingredient. PDC QSCHOOL Day 3 served up some more surprises today as we see the likes of Jeff Smith and mystery man number 2, Aaron Beeney, qualifying today. Jeff Smith, player from Canada, played on the tour before, played in a final in the BDO, beaten by Scott Waits, and also played in the PDC World Championships. Last year, he missed out by 1 dart, missing a double and not getting to the PDC World Championships. But he's obviously topped that now, starting the year off with a tour card. Let's hear from him.
Of this game, Sago setting himself up, leaving himself a 2-dart checkout of 74. And Jeff Smith steps up. He's had a nightmare over the last few months. Missed a dart to reach the World Championship. His business burnt down back in Canada. But that 110 checkout has got him on the PDC Tour. He's been on there before, but this time it could be very, very different. We caught up with him after.
Yeah, it's so nice to be back finally. Like I said, it's not the first time, but this time I intend to use it much more beneficial than what I did the last time. I've got great management and can't wait to get back on tour.
How tough was today? There were some really good performances from yourself, a fantastic 103, 104 average, and then going up against Sago Asada in the final, you knew you had to pull out some special stuff at times.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've played Sago Asada, and that guy's a quality player, and no doubt that he'll probably be in the end of the rankings for a tour card. But from the result that I had yesterday, I had an absolute blitzing from Damon Hedda, and it kind of set me back, so it put me in a position where I had no choice but to try to reach a final or win outright. But yeah, no, just happy to get through.
You're a former world finalist from the BDO, of course. You've got a vast amount of experience, and as you say, you've held a tour card before, but we've not seen you come over and do the PDC Tour, really give it a go. Are you in a position to do that now?
Yeah, with ZWA management behind me, there's with Will Lazar, the possibilities are endless now. You know what I mean? I can hardly wait to get back over and play. I never really got a fair shot at it last time. I got to play World Cups and stuff with John Part. Obviously was what I was after when I was as young as I was when I come over. But no, I'm excited to play. I can't wait to get over here and really actually show what I can do.
Yeah, we know you've got talent, Jeff. We've seen it, and we've seen you producing in big tournaments and the opportunities that you've had. But playing week in, week out on the PDC Tour against the very best in the world, that's where potentially you could see what level you could get to on a consistent basis. That's got to be quite exciting, hasn't it, even for a veteran player like yourself?
Yeah, it's life-changing, and that's the one thing I've always done in my career, depending on wherever I played, was I've been able to adapt to situation. And playing these guys week in and week out is only going to make your darts better. And who knows, how high can you go from here?
Well, that's going to be exciting finding out. I know that you run a business back in Canada. I know, unfortunately, you had it burnt down, didn't it, your garage at one point? How are you going to balance life over there, because you've got family and everything, and all of the demands here, because it's a busy schedule?
Yeah, I've been very lucky. I have great friends back home. I'm back to work at Hatfield Auto Glass / body work, and they've been fantastic to me, and they've told me straight up that whatever I need for time off, I'm good to go. And like I say, hopefully in the spring I'll rebuild my shop, and I can work around my own schedule from there.
Fabulous. Now, we've seen a commitment from the PDC to North American darts. They've started up the CDC Tour, or helped support the CDC Tour. They've obviously have World Series events over there. They do need a sort of champion from North America. They've had John Part in the past. He's here trying to get on the tour. Do you think you can be the figurehead to help spur the game on in that part of the world?
Yeah, I've been one of the top players in North America for the last 10 years, and to actually get through this now, now I've got the balls in my court, and I've got to make it work. And yeah, I don't know what to go from here. You know what I mean? I'd love to go home and support the CDC Tour, and they're doing wonders for darts in North America. They're doing a great job. But like I said, now I have a focus. I have to commit to UK, and we'll go from there. So.
Jeff Smith quite excited and know that he's going to need to commute from Canada. I know exactly what it's like to travel all the time for darts. Surely going to have to set up here because the schedule is so jam-packed. And if he starts qualifying for European tours and so on and so forth, very little time at home. But this is what professionals have to do. Next on the list is the mystery man number 2. It's Aaron Beeney. It's the man that's played on the Challenge Tour in 2018, only earned 150 quid. He's not touched the average of 90. His highest average on the Q School is 88 or 89, and he's managed to win a tour card. Some say a bit of luck, some say a bit of skill, and finishing on the bullseye to get the prestigious tour card. Let's hear from Dan as he speaks to Aaron Beeney.
Aaron, literally in the last few moments, you've just earned your place on the PDC Tour. It looks like you can't quite believe it.
I can't believe it. I've literally had the worst time ever. I was nervous on Thursday, lost first round with the worst game I've ever played, and then I played worse yesterday, and now I've just gone through. I've played really well all day except for my first game, and it was just that confidence. I have no words. I have no idea how I've done this at all.
Look, this is a brutal system to go through. You sometimes need a bit of luck. You got it in your first game today.
Yeah.
You had a little bit of luck in the final against young Jared Cole as well. He missed some darts to win it, but what a way to win yourself on the bullseye.
Oh, to hit bullseye to earn a tour card. That's dreams. This is the dream. I've literally just completed the greatest thing that I ever expected to happen in my life.
No, Aaron, no offence, but you're not a name that I was looking at the start of the day or the start of this. Tell us, who are you? Where are you from? How have you come to be here and be a PDC tour card holder?
The short version of the story, I'm just a pub player, but I work in the prison service, and the UK prison service hold an international against the Danish prison service. And prison officers, I don't know if anyone's aware, but is PDC chairman Michael Freudendahl and legend Jan Hoffman. I went over to Denmark for the prison service and I won everything. And they sat me down and they said, take it serious, you've got what it takes. And I listened, and it's been 3 years in the making, but Michael and Jan were right. I've done it.
Absolutely superb. Now, you've not played that much. You played some Challenge Tour stuff. I think in a year you picked up like 200 quid, 150 quid.
150 quid.
And now you're going to be taking on Van Gerwen, Anderson, Wright on a weekly basis. You could be getting Euro Tour stuff, playing in front of crowds of thousands. Who knows where this could lead?
Hopefully, it leads to a new career. Like, this is it. This is the incentive. Like, I've stepped up from being a pub player. I'm still a pub player. Like, I've only got 3 caps for county. I've only played for the London County 3 times. This is unreal, and this is it. This is my incentive. Now I've got to take it serious. I've got to.
Well, you've got 2 years to live the dream and see how far you can get. What's this going to mean to you, friends, family back home? Where are you from exactly?
Originally from Sittingbourne in Kent, but now living in London and play London.
What's this going to be like going back and seeing the friends and family?
I have no idea. My mum is going to be unbearable. Like, my granddad taught me to play darts, and he died nearly 15 years ago, I think, probably more. I can't even remember. This is what he wanted for me. This is amazing.
Absolutely superb. Congratulations, Aaron. And look, put it in your diary. Players' Championship 1 and 2. You'll be back in Wigan, Barnsley Metrodome. That's living the dream, my man.
Love Barnsley.
You've got to get used to it.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
So yeah, these 2 players then add their name to the Pro Tour list, and they will be kicking off their campaign in Barnsley on the 8th of February and the 9th of February as we start the Players' Championships on those days. But what a day for Aaron Beeney. Says he played rubbish on the first day, even worse on the second day, and then managing to beat Jared Cole and a whole host of other players on his way to winning the prestigious tour card. What a fantastic time for the young man. As he said there, only played in the prison service and then took a shot. 3 years in the making. Nothing happens overnight, and this is what it is. The harder you play and more you practice, the luckier you get. And he'll be having a great night's sleep, or not even sleeping at all, understanding that he's now about to live his dream, as he said. And yeah, I know exactly what he's feeling at this point in time. I've been there myself, and yeah, it's going to be hard work, but it's going to be so much more rewarding when he gets through. So yeah, we have the top 24 performing players at the PDC QSCHOOL's UK. We see the likes of Ryan Murray, Andy Hamilton, Damon Heta, and Peter Jakes, all on 11 plus points. Steve Brown in 5th place, opting not to participate in tomorrow's event and rolling the dice to see if he gets the card, which, yeah, he's got prior commitment, so it's not like he doesn't want to compete, but it's tight. 10 points might get him in, but you never know. And then you got the likes of Lisa Ashton, all in the fight for that prestigious tour card on points. If she doesn't win it outright tomorrow, she just needs to bag a few points, and she will definitely be part of that list that gets the prestigious tour card. On the other hand, you've got another 12 players that are also fighting. That's going to need a deep run tomorrow if they're going to win it on points, if not outright. It's going to be a tough night's sleep for many of these players tonight. The top 4, I think, on this list will have an okay sleep, but the rest of them, it's going to be an early night with an early morning wake up, and it's going to be the last roll of the dice. Day 4 PDC QSCHOOL.